holiday season is coming up with all the fun and all the meeting of friends and family, and it's going to be such a great time. Or holiday season is coming up, I feel so stressed out for all the things that I must do. I just don't like it. I can almost say I hate it. Which scenario do you prefer? Christmas season is a very hectic time for most people, and for you lady business leaders, it can be double up, because you have you have the work, you have all your employees, and you want them to have a nice time and that everything will be good for Christmas, and also you have to do all the work so that all your customers are okay before the holidays start working. And also you have your home where you're supposed to be serving other people and all the responsibilities over there, because even in these #MeToo times, it is usually the woman in the family that has the responsibility and is expected to do the household work. And you want everyone to be happy because that's how you brought up. But you feel lonely and you feel that it's not fun, and you think, okay, I'll take just one day by one day, and I will survive, and soon it's over. So, because for you it's just survival. But now it's time to change that. A few years ago I was in this same situation, so I know exactly how it is. Christmas time was no fun at all, because it was just so much work. It was so much work, and I thought everyone was expecting me to do whatever, and I did it. And I got so stressed out. Until one day when I decided to get help, so I did something. I asked the people, and you know what? They agreed on, we're doing it together. We spoke about it. It was just beautiful, because everyone stepped up. I would not have believed it, but that's how it was. So now is the time to start making this Christmas and holiday season perfect for everyone, including you. And the earlier you start, the better, because you need the time. And it's about miscommunications and unrealistic expectations that makes the stress in this time of the year. And you kind of have to start talking about it. It's because it's not only your own expectations, it's everybody else's expectation of what you're supposed to do and what they are supposed to do. So it's time to start talking, just like I did, and get it better. And I want to give you 5 tips today that you can start using in this journey. And you may find other things that you can do too, of course, but here are 5 tips from me. Number 1, gather all the people that you're going to spend your holiday season with and discuss what you want, what you don't want, what your expectations are, and ask what their expectations are, because usually it's people have different expectations, but sometimes everyone is miserable. So if you talk about it, you can do the things that you really want. And if there's a lot of things that you decide, then you can write it down so everyone knows afterwards who is going to do what. So start talking. The second thing that is usually an issue in the holiday season is the food. It's so much food. If you are a few people on every meal, then you have to go shopping, you have to prepare and all that. And I know I've been doing a lot of that stuff. But if you instead do a potluck, when you invite people, you tell them to bring something to eat for the meal. instead of having a hostess gift or the chocolate, the wine, the flowers or whatever, they come with a dish. And if you are scared, or if you think they will all come with the same thing, then you can tell them what kind of food you want them to bring. Not exactly what they should bring, but what kind of dish they should bring, so that you don't sit there with 10 desserts and no real food. So, but that's easy. And then also you get to taste stuff that you haven't had before. So it's really a very nice thing. The third thing that is a big issue in this time of the year is the gifts. I know there is this surprise moment with giving gifts, and you want to make people happy, but there is also too often surprises of receiving gifts that you don't want, and you have to sit there and say, okay, I love this, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and you kind of hate it, and you don't know what to do with it afterwards, because you know you can't throw it away or you can't give it away, because the person will come back and they have to see it, because you don't want to hurt their feelings. So if you discuss with the ones that you give gifts to, what you want and what you don't want, and whatever you see in this, if everyone puts it on the table, what you have or want, then you can decide on giving things that people really want. Or maybe you decide not to give gifts at all at this time. Maybe you do something different. It's up to you. The thing is to be together with your friends and family, and you are supposed to be you're supposed to be on the same level. That's what I'm trying to say. The fourth thing I want to give you as a tip today is a tip to de-stress, and that's the breathing anchor, my favorite. You hear me talk about it all the time. You take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a minute, for a few seconds, and then out slowly through your mouth, and you let your shoulders down, get your shoulders down. You can do that for a couple of times, and sorry, you will find that you get more relaxed. And if you do that every time you feel the stress is creeping up on you, when you feel like this and your shoulders are going up, then it's time to take a breath and get them down again, because this is where you want to have them. Use it often. And then the fifth thing I want to give you today is something you do with your friends. It's a walk and talk. You take someone with you, or a couple of people, and you walk for 30 to 60 minutes. You walk briskly, you discuss, you talk about something, because when you are walking, when you're moving your body, your nerve cells are working better, and your thoughts are going to be more open. So you get all the good answers when you walk like that. And also the walk eats stress hormones, and it eats the calories that you've taken in from all the good food that you've had. So that's the fifth tip. And if you think it sounds boring to do it like this, then make it fun, because you decide, you make it fun. And with this, I hope that you will get a much more relaxed Christmas and New Year's or holiday season. And I wish you all the luck, and a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and see you in the next year. Have a great holiday season. Thank you and goodbye, Dr. Annika.